But right through South Africa, we're streaming. We got 59, 60, 58, 68 people going online, and we probably got a handful of people on the auction floor here as well, and more streaming in. Welcome to the auction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start with the conditions of sale. Listen closely, please, before we are going to start with lot number 1. The auction will probably take us less than 1 hour this morning, so we're going to go nice and quickly. Guys, there's more seats here. Come and take a seat if you would wish to do so. So please listen closely to the special terms and conditions for the auction here this morning. There's a 10,000 Rand refundable deposit on auction here this morning that was made to get a bidder's card and to take part in the auction here this morning. 15% VAT will be charged on all items. All the bids exclude VAT, but will be added to the invoice. There is a couple of lots this morning, ladies and gentlemen, that does not attract 15% VAT, and I will mention those items. That's also mentioned on your catalog, but I'll mention that items before we sell them this morning. So 15% VAT will be charged on the items, except for those ones that exclude VAT. There's a buyer's premium of 10% excluding VAT that will be levied on all the purchase items, and a documentation fee. If there is papers and licensing fees applicable on these vehicles, there's a 2,000 Rand ex VAT per vehicle purchase license fee, documentation fee that will be charged on those vehicles or trailers. Forklifts doesn't have any paper, so you don't have to be concerned about that. Right, the standing conditions of sale is the back of your bidder's cards or on the app as you registered here this morning. Clients will be invoiced this afternoon straight after the auction, and the invoice will be emailed to you. Collection is strictly on Thursday, 12 May after the conclusion of the sale, and Friday tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. So please make sure if you do receive your invoice, pay the money, send a bank proof of payment to our ladies, and we will be ready to dispatch the articles purchased here this morning to you. All bidders must be providing us with the FICA documentation on registration here this morning. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure that the admin ladies can receive all the FICA documentation. Right, the purchase shall be bound by all announcements made by the auctioneer at the commencement of sale, where he is present or not making such announcements. All items are sold foot stewards. No warranties or guarantees are given or implied. High Street Assets Cape Town cannot be held responsible for any errors of description, and High Street Assets Cape Town cannot be held responsible for incomplete or non-working items. The buyers are deemed to make themselves acquainted for the lots which they're bidding on here this morning. The highest accepted bidder shall be the purchaser if accepted by the auctioneer. The auctioneer has the right to regulate the bidding. Right, you got to make yourself acquainted for all the lots you're bidding on here this morning. The auctioneer's decision is final. In case of unsatisfied price, the auctioneer has the right to withdraw the article or refuse to sell to the highest bidder without any given reason. We comply to Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act, and in terms of Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act, High Street Assets Cape Town is not liable to charge duty of repair. The rules of auction are made available without any charge from our officers. Only gentlemen or ladies who have bidder's card can bid on the auction here this morning. No sharing of cards is allowed on the auction, and right of admission is strictly reserved. Ladies and gentlemen, that is approximately that, and we jump to about 90 online bidders now. Lovely to see you guys on the High Street Auction app here this morning, taking part in this nice little auction here this morning. Guys, if you are interested, upcoming auctions is also on our High Street Auction app. Go and have a look. We've got some fantastic televisions, fridges, household appliances, and furniture, patio furniture, all happening next week and Thursday, running until Monday, and then the week straight after that, we also got a fantastic restaurant and catering auction. We've probably got assets of about 6 restaurants by now that will be auctioned off in the next 2 weeks. And then if you gentlemen are done here, it's on the floor in Woodstock, you have the opportunity to buy some brand new Ford tools. There's some hand tools, some power tools. If you guys are interested, there's a little price tag on each of them. Go and grab some tools at really good pricing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all of it. We are going to start. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick the auction off. We're going to kick it off at lot number 1. Lot number 1 is a luggage trailer. It is a 750 kg luggage trailer, so a lot of bags it can take. Very nice condition. Is lot number 1. Where would it go? Bit of a start. Anyhow for to go. Anyhow for to go in a luggage trailer. Go. Start bidding at 2.5. Have a bit of 2.5 now. A bit of 2,500 we have. 2.5 we have it on. Bit of 2.5 we have on line. A bit of 5,000 now. A bit of 5,000 now. A bit of 5,000 now. A bit of 5,000 Rand a bit. 2.5 we have online. I see the system is lagging a bit. Are you back? We off? Oh, a great start to the auction. Still Anwar, I see your 2,500 Rand bid. Don't worry, it won't disappear. And just waiting for Bronwyn to get back online. That's the joy of online auctions.
It's there. Okay.
There we go. We're back at 2.5 now. But a 2.5. Thank you. Over 2.5. And I got you 3,000 now. Hey, but 3,000 now. But 3,000 now. Beautiful luggage trailer. 3,000 a bit. Had 3,000 in already. Thank you. Jason is in 3,000 now. But 3.5. Had 3.5. Good morning, sir. Had 3.5 now. But 3.5 now. But 3.5 a bit. Come and grab a seat if you like to. At 3,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, we are selling this morning. 3,000 rand for the luggage trailer. Over 3,000 now. But 3,000 going once. I need a 3.5. Who's going to be 3.5 now? 3.5 on the floor. 3.5's on the floor. Anwar, Ronald, who's going to be first? 4,000 is back. Thank you. Now 4.5, sir. At 4.5 now, but a bit of 4.5 now, but a bit of 4.5. We're giving this trailer away, ladies and gentlemen. 4,000 is bid. And I'm selling. 4,000 now, but a bit of 4,000 now, but a bit of 4 now, 4.5. You know what? 4,000 in from Ronald. Ronald's in at 4,000 now, but a bit of 4,000 going once. 4,000. Oh, no VAT. Oh, thank you, Darby. It's a little bit late now. No VAT, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got a bid now at 4.5 because of no VAT. Hey, no 4.5 now, but a bit of 5,000 now. Ronald Unway is still out. Floor is on the bid. Bidding is on the floor at 4.5. Here, but a bit of 4.5 now, but a bit of 4.5 now, but a bit of 4.5 going once. Asking for 5,000. I got a 4.5 here, but a bit of 4,500 going twice. Third and final call, ladies and gentlemen. We're selling lot number 1, 4,500 rand. Sold at 4,500 rand by number 24. Congratulations, well done. Lot number 2, the double axle luggage trailer to go. Can take 1.4 kilograms, 1,400 kilograms. So 1.4 tons, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful one, good condition. There we go, bidding is already. No VAT. Thank you, Darby. No VAT again. Just shout it and scream at me. No VAT, guys. 2.5, thank you. 5,000 now. 5,000 a bit already, but a 5 now, 7.5. At 7.5 now, but a bit of 7.5 now. Lovely trailer to go, 7.5. At 7.5 is a bit already. 7.5 is in, but a bit of 7.5 now. Asking for 10,000 now. Here, but a bit of 10,000 now, but a bit of 10,000 now, but a bit of 10,000 rand to go. 7.5 is in. I can see the bidding going there. If you can screen up the little bid history there for me quickly. Have it at 2 now, 7.5. You're asking for 10,000 now. I'll take 8,000. I don't mind, guys. We're selling here this morning. 8,000, a bit of 8,000 now. 8 we have. 8,000, thank you. 8 is in online. 8 is in a bit of 8.5. Here, a bit of 8.5 now, a bit of 8.5 now. Double axle luggage trailer to go. 8.5. You'll make your money back in a weekend. Had 8,000 now, a bit of 8,000 going once. 8,000 here, a bit of 8,000 going twice. We are selling online. 8,000 rand once, twice. 8.5. 8.5 is on the floor. 8.5 is on the floor, but a bit of 9,000 now. A bit of 9,000 now, but a bit of 9,000 now, but a bit of 9,000 to go. At 9,000 now, guys, I am selling. At 8.5 here, but a bit of 8.5 going once. 9,000. 9,000 is back. 9.5. Here, but a 9.5 now, but a bit of 9.5 now, but a 9.5. At 9.5, take 9.25 if you like. I don't mind. I'll stand here all day. 9.25, just for you, but once off. Once up. 9.25 is on the floor. Guys, I don't mind. I get paid by the hour. At 9.25, here, but a 9.5. Here, but a 9.5 now, but a 9.5 now, but a 9.5 to go. 9,250 is on the floor. Ronald, you still out. I know I can see you hovering, but you're not bidding. 9.25 is on the floor. I'm selling. 9,250 once. 9,250 going twice. Third and final call on the floor. 9,250 rand. Sold at 9,250 rand by number 24. Well done. Lot number 3, the Challenger luggage trailer. Again, that's the last of the trailers. No VAT. Thank you, Darby. No VAT on this one as well. Here we go. 2.5 bid. Thank you. 3,000 bid already. On where you got to buy something as well. 3,000 now. Mr. Boerta is in at 3,000 already. It's too late. 3.5 bid now. Have it at 3.5 now. But at 3.5 now. But at 3.5 to bid. 3,000 is on the floor. 3.5 now. Have it at 3.5 now. But at 3.5 I'm selling. 3.5 is on the floor. 3.5 is on the floor. Thank you. Make it at 4,000 now. Have it at 4,000. Mr. Carmen Boerta. I presume it's Madam Boerta. I need 4,000. I got 3.5 bid. Over at 4,000 now. Had it 4,000 on the floor. 4,000 on the floor now. 4.5. The battle's on the floor. 4.5. Thank you. 4.5 now. 5. 5,000. Yes. 5.5. Have it a bit of 5.5 now, but a 5.5 now, but a bit of 5.5 to go. 5,000 on the floor. I need 5.5. Have it a bit of 5.5 now, but a bit of 5.5 now, but a 5.5 online. Mr. Boerta, you still out? Or Mrs. Boerta? Floor is in at 5. Going once at 5,000. Going twice now at 5,000. Carmen is your last chance. You want to get 5.5 and I'm selling it on the floor. 5,000 rand. Sold at 5,000 rand by number 510. Well done. Lot number 4. Lot number 4, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the first of the refrigerated trucks. A lot of interest in this truck. Very nice. Low kilometers, only 231. Very good refrigerated truck. Is got refrigerated. That's all working, making nice and cold. It's a 2016 Mitsubishi Fuso Canter. It's a FE6130. Lovely truck to go, ladies and gentlemen. Where to start? Henny half to go. Henny half to go. But a bit of start. 50's bid already. 50 was online. 50 is online. Thank you. But a bit of 60,000 now. Here, but a bit of 60,000 now. But a bit of 60,000 now. But a bit of 60,000 to go. 60 is bid. 60 is bid already. But a bit of 70,000. 70 we have. 70,000 we have. But a bit of 70,000 now. 80,000 a bit. 80,000 on the floor. 80,000 on the floor. But a bit of 90. 90,000, but a 90, 100 already. Abraham de Klerk is on 100,000 now, but a 110, sir. Here, but a 110 now, but a 110 now, but a 110 to go. You haven't even bought the wheels yet, sir. 110 is in. 120. Bidding online, 120 back at 120. 130 now, 140. 140 already online. Crazy bidding online. 140 is there, but at 150, sir. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes, sir. At 150 now, but at 150 now. 150 online already. 150 is online, but at 150, but at 160 now. Here, but at 160. 170. There we go. 170 is bid at 170 in already. I got Nahima and Hovey and Aubrey. I'm bidding it out. 180 bid. 180 is bid at 180, but at 190. At 190,000 now, but at 190 now, but at 190 to go. At 190 now, asking for 200,000 now. Here, but at 200 now, but at 200 now, but at 200. 200. 200 is in, but at 210. Here, but at 210 now, but at 210, sir. Here, but at 210. 210 is in. 220 now. At 220 to bit, 220 now, but 220 to bit. Guys, this is for nothing. It's a 2016 low kilometers to go. 2002, 210, but a 220. 220 is in. Mr. Boot or Mrs. Boota, I need a 230. But a 230, the floor is in or out. At 230 now, but a 230. 230 we have. 230 we have already, but a 230 now, but a 240. But a 240 now, but a 240 now, but a 240 to bit. 230,000 is a bit. At 240 now. Here, but a 240 now, but a 240. Guys, I'm selling 230,000. Going once. At 240 is back. At 240 is back, but a bit of 240 now, but a bit of 250. But a bit of 250 now, but a bit of 250. What do you say, sir? 10 grand more. How about a bit of 250? 250 is bid. 250 we have. Asking for 260 now. Here, but a bit of 260 now, but a bit of 260 now, but a bit of 260 to go. Carmen, don't lose out. 10 grand more. You take this beautiful refrigerated Fuso Cancer home. Have a bit of 260 now, but a bit of 260 now. Sir, what do you think? 260? What does your family say? No. Have a bit of 250 now, but a bit of 250 now. Going once. Asking for 260. Carmen, you still out? I need that 260. 10 grand more. How about a bit of 250 now? But a bit of 250. Going twice. Who's going to give you that 10 grand more? Oh, that's a fiver. 255. I'll take a 255. That's a cheeky bit, Abraham, but I'll take it. 255 is in. No, you're running out of money now. Carmen, I need 5 grand more. How about a bit of 260? How about a bit of 260 now? But a bit of 260 now? But a bit of 260 to go. Guys, it's way underpriced here. At 255, but a bit of 255 going once. I'm asking for 260. And I'm selling now. At 250 down, but a bit of 255. Going twice. Carmen, it's your last chance. If you want to come in, I know we've got a little bit of delay on the internet, so I'll count you down. Sir, are you out? Are you sure? For 260, you can take it home. The floor is out. Online is in at 255. Carmen, I'm counting you down. Going once, 255. Going twice, 255. Third and final call at 255,000 rand. Sold at 255,000 rand by number 150. Congratulations, well done. Here we go to the next lot to go. Next lot to go is lot number 5, 2014 Tata 5-ton. Also, refrigerated truck, ladies and gentlemen. This one is got the dual system at the back. It's very nice. It's got the meat rails inside, ladies and gentlemen. It's got the dual system inside where it's got a freezer unit and a fridge unit that you can work independently. So this one here. Very, very nice. It's the Tata 2014 5-tonner. Here we go. Henny half to go. Ooh, guys, shoo, Aina. I don't mind working, but 50 grand is bid already. How about a bit of 60? How about a bit of 60 now? How about a bit of 60 we have? 60,000 is in. 60 is in. Thank you now. 70,000. How about a bit of 70,000? How about a bit of 70,000? How about a bit of 70,000 to go? A lovely 2014 Tata to go. Low kilometers, ladies and gentlemen. Only 160,000 kilometers on the clock. 60 is 70 now bid. 70, thank you. How about 80,000? Here about 80,000. How about 80,000? How about 80,000 a bid? 70 is in asking for 80,000. Here about 80 is bid already. 90,000. 100. Here we go. 100 is in from Teslin. Teslin is in at 100 now, but over 110. Here, but over 110 now, but over 110, but over 110 to go. 100,000 already, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm selling. 100,000 now, but over 100,000. Going, here we go. 110 is bid. 110 is bid, but over 120 now. Here, but over 120 now, but over 120 bid already. 120 is back, thank you. 120 we have. 120 is back, but at 130 now. Here, but at 130 now, but at 130 now, but at 130 bid already. 130 to go, thank you. 130 is in, but at 140 now. Here, but over 140, but at 140 now, but over 140 to go. 130 is in. For the first call, I needed 140 guys. Way underpriced. Ronald, I can see you hovering. Carmen, where you now? At 140, but 140 now. I got a 130 going once. 140. 140 is on the floor. He's waking up already. 140 now. He's a clever bidder. At 140 now, but a 140 now, but a 140 is bid. On the floor. Right here in Woodstock at 150. 150 is better, but a 160, sir. Here, but a 160 now, but a 160 now, but a 160. 160 is back on the floor. Asking for 170 now. Carmen, Ronald, here we 170. 180, sir. Here, but 180 now, but 180 now, but 180 to go. It's still under price, sir. Had 180 to go, but 180 already online. 180 is online, asking for 190. Here, but 190 now, but 190. 190, thank you. 190 is but 190, asking for 200,000 now. Here, but 200 now, but 200 now. Put up your hand quickly, sir. At 200 now, but 200 now, but 200 rand to go. 200,000. Going once. We had a 190, asking for 200,000. Carmen, you still out? Caitlin? 190 asking for 2. Sir, in or out? Had 190 now, but 190 going twice now. At 190, 200. Here we go. 200 is back, but a bit of 210. Here, but a bit of 210 now, but a bit of 210 now, but a bit of 210 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're selling 200,000 is a bid. Asking for 210. Here, but a bit of 210 now. I got 103 people bidding online. Let's go. 200,000 is in, but a bit of 210 now. Here, but a bit of 210 now, but a bit of 200,000. Going once. 200,000. Going twice now. At 200,000. Asking 210. 210 is back in. 210 is back in, but at 210 now. Bachelors on this refrigerated trucks, guys, are in fantastic condition. Low kilometers, 160,000 kilometers only. 220. I'm selling at 220 now, but about 220 now. In or out? Sir, are you out? Are you still thinking about it? Must I? I'll give you some time. I don't mind. Is that a yes out and no yes? Just make it a round circle, sir. At 220 now, but about 220 going once. Asking for 220. But a bit of 220 now, but a bit of 220. Going twice. Third and final call. 210,000 rand. Once, twice. Third and final call. 210,000 rand. Sold at 210,000 rand. Buy number 218. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 6, the Clark 2.5 ton diesel forklift to go. Very nice, good condition. Up and down, left and right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, no dock fees on this. There's no license needed for this. Or there's a license needed for this, but you don't have to register it, hey? But you need a forklift license as far as I know. Right, where we to go? Lap number 6. Here and a half to go. We got 10, 12 and a half. 12 and a half, a bit of 15. At 15 is already in. 15,000, a bit of 15,000, a bit of 17 and a half. At 17 and a half, now a bit of 17 and a half, 17 and a half is bid. 17 and a half is in. 17 and a half is in, a bit of 20,000. At 20 now, a bit of 22 and a half. At 22 and a half, I can see Heinrich now, 22 and a half, thank you. 25. At 25, a bit of 25. 25, 30,000, nice bid. 30,000 now, but a bit of 35. At 35 now, but a bit of 35 now, but a bit of 35 a bit. 30,000, 35. 35 is in. A beautiful 2.5 ton diesel forklift to go. It's a nice little clock. 40 is bid. 40 for Willem, thank you, Heinrich, here we go. 45. Here, but a bit of 45 now, but a bit of 45 now. 45 is bid. Asking for 50. At 50,000 now, but a bit of 50,000 now, but a bit of 50,000 now. Guys, this is for nothing. For a very nice little forklift to go. 2.5 ton diesel forklift that I'm selling. 45, a bit of 45 now, but a bit of 45 going once. Asking for 50 is on the floor. 50 is back on the floor. Now 55. Heinrich, you almost had it. Mr. Deval, don't wait for the second one. This is the one. At 50,000 now, but a bit of 50 now, but a 55. 55 we have, he's back. Now 60,000. A bit of 60 is on the floor. 60,000 is on the floor, but a bit of 65. Here, but a bit of 65 now, but a bit of 65 now, but a bit of 65 to go. At 65, guys, this is only money. At 60,000 now, but a bit of 60,000. I can see you trying 61, guys. I'm not going to take 61. He bid at 5 grand more. I need 5 grand more. 60,000, I'll bid a bit of 60,000. Going once. 60,000, here, bid a bit of 60,000. Going twice. 62 and a half he's taking? Yes, he is. 62 and a half is taking. I've got to be fair. 62 and a half, he's pressing that button and it's going blue, 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 blue. I'll go 65. He's back at 65. Guys, you need to sharpen your pencil here. 65 is back on the floor. Now 67 and a half. At 67 and a half. Now a bit of 67 and a half. Bit of 67 and a half. 65,000 rand. Going once. At 65 now. Bit of 65,000. Going twice. It's on the floor at 65. Willem, you're out. Heinrich is out. The floor is in. Roman is in at 65. Sold at 65,000 rand. Buy number is 506. Good luck with your hardwares. Here we go. Lot number 007, a Toyota 2-ton petrol forklift to go. He saw me leaving as well. Lot number 007. Is it a diesel forklift? Thank you very much. Diesel is a lot cheaper in any case. Diesel forklift, thank you very much. So catalog correction, thanks my man. Just the catalog correction, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a petrol forklift, it is a diesel forklift, Toyota 2-ton diesel forklift, please. But it's still a nice little unit to go. Wherever to go, lot number 7 is in. Hello, Quintus. 10,000 is bid. How about a bit of 10,000? How about a bit of 15? Hat 15,000. How about a bit of 15,000? How about a 15? 15 is in. Thank you, Quintus. Now 20,000 bid. How about a bit of 20,000? How about a bit of 20,000? How about a 20 for the Toyota forklift, guys? Diesel forklift to go. 20 is in. Thank you. A bit of 25. How about a bit of 25 now? About a 25 we have. 25 we have already. A bit of 25 now. 30,000 to go. Hat 30,000. How about a bit of 30,000? How about a bit of 30,000 bid. 25 is in. A bit of 30,000. Hat 25 now. About a bit of 25 now. 30,000. I can't say going once. At 30,000, guys, it's worth a lot more. It's a Toyota. That's the brand for forklifts. Remember, it's not a petrol, but a diesel. 35 is bid. 35 is bid. A bit of 35. Thank you. Asking for 40,000 now. Here, a bit of 40 now. A bit of 40 now. A bit of 40,000 to go. 35 is in. Asking for 40,000. At 35 now. A bit of 35 now. Going once. At 35,000. Yes, that's low for a 2-ton diesel forklift. At 35. 35 now. A bit of 35 going once. 35,000. A bit of 35,000. Going twice, we are 40,000. Here we go. 40,000 is back with a bit of 45. Willem, I can see you still. Don't think about it, Willem. Just press the button. At 40 now, with a bit of 45. At 45 now, with a bit of 45 now, with a bit of 45 to bid. 40,000 is in, with a bit of 45. At 40,000 now, with a bit of 40,000. Going once. Asking for 45. 40,000 here, with a bit of 40,000. Going twice. We're selling, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final call. At 40,000 rand. We sold it, 40,000 rand. Buy number 227. Lot number 8, the clock, 2.5 ton diesel forklift to go. Low hours, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little unit to go. Where am I to go? Bidding is already. Mr. Duval, are you going for the clock again? 10 is in, thank you. 15,000. Have a bit of 15 now, 15 now, a bit of 20. Nice jump. He's serious about this, asking for 22 and a half. Have a bit of 22 and a half now, a bit of 22 and a half we have. 22 and a half we have, a bit of 22 and a half now, 25. Have a bit of 25 now, a bit of 25, 25 on the floor. 25 is on the floor, but 27 and a half of them. At 27 and a half we have. 27 and a half we have, 30,000, sir. 30,000 is on the floor. 30 now, 32 and a half. Have a bit of 32 and a half now, 32 and a half. Spirit of bidding online. 32 and a half now for 35, sir. 35 is back. 35 is back on the floor. 37 and a half. Come on, Mr. Duval. 37 and a half. Now 40, sir. At 40,000, now a bit of 40,000, now a bit of 40,000 to go. 37 and a half, he's thinking on the floor. He's just making calculations quickly. At 37 and a half here, asking for 40,000 now. At 40,000, now a bit of 40,000 now. Someone borrow him 2,500 rand. He knows it's a bargain. 40 years back, thank you, sir. 40 years back now, 42 and a half. Have a bit of 42 and a half. Willem, you got to buy something today. Floor is in at 40, asking for 42 and a half. At 42 and a half, 42 and a half, new buddy on the floor. 42 and a half is on the floor. 45 now, sir. Have a bit of 45 now, a bit of 45 now, a bit of 45 to bid. At 42 and a half on the back in the room, I need 45. Have a bit of 45 now, a bit of 45. Going once. At 42 and a half. Going twice now. At 42,500. In the back of the room, sir, are you in or out? Online doesn't seem to come back. 42.5 in the back of the room. 45. Can I give it to him? Once, twice. Third and final call. 42,500 rand. Sold at 42,500 rand by number 508. Thank you, sir. Lot number 9 is the Heister. The 2.5 ton diesel forklift. Low hours, 7,872 hours. Nice little Heister to go. Lot number is 9. Hey, any half to go. Bit of start, any half to go. 10,000 a bit already. 10,000 is a bit of 10 now, a bit of 15. At 15,000 now, a bit of 15,000 now, 15. 15 is a bit already, a bit of 15. Make it 20,000 now. Caitlin, Mr. Duval, what about 20 is bid? 20, thank you, a bit of 25. Hey, a bit of 25 now, a bit of 25 now, a bit of 25 a bit. 20,000 is a bit of 25. At 20,000 now, a bit of 25 now, a bit of 20,000. Go. 22 and a half? 25. Oh, I got 25, sorry. 27 and a half? 27 and a half? 30,000. At 30,000, yes. 32 and a half. At 32 and a half now, but 32 and a half now, but 32 and a half, sir. 32 and a half. 35, sir. At 35 now, but 35 now, but 35 to go. 35. 37 and a half. At 37 and a half, the battle's on the floor. At 35 now, but 35, make it 37 and a half, sir. At 37 and a half is 2.5 grand more. At 37 and a half now, but 37 and a half, you stuck at that 2.5 grand, hey. At 37 and a half. At 37 and a half. He's back. 37 and a half, 40 grand, sir. Easy bid to go. 40 is back in. 42 and a half, sir. At 42 and a half now, but a bit of 42 and a half now, but a bit of 42 and a half to bid. Please don't say 41. He's 42 and a half, thank you. 45, sir. At 45. No. This is the first time you say no, sir. At 45 now, but a bit of 45 now, but a bit of 45 to go. You did right to do so, sir. 42 and a half is in front. Mr. Duval, are you going to buy a forklift today? At 42 and a half, yeah, a bit of 42 and a half going once. 42 and a half thousand. Going twice, asking for 45. Third and final call, going once, twice. Third and final call, 42,500 rand. Sold at 42,500 rand. Buy number, sir, is 503. Thank you. Right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 10. Lot number 10, the Mitsubishi 2.5 ton diesel forklift to go. Here we go. Lot number 10. Let's speed it up to go. 5,000. Quintus, get out of the room. 10,000. Thank you. 10,000, a bit of 10,000, a bit of 15. 15, Mr. Duvall, you got to buy a forklift today. At 15,000, a bit of 15, make it 20,000 now. At 20,000, a bit of 20,000 now. 20. 20 is in. At 20 is in, a bit of 25. 25 is in, a bit of 25, make it 30,000 now. 30 is in the front of the room. 30,000, a bit of 35. At 35 now, 32 and a half. At 32 and a half now, a bit of 32 and a half. 32 and a half is bid. 32 and a half is bid now. 35, sir. At 35, yes. 35 now, a bit of 37 and a half. At 37 and a half to go, bit of 37 and a half, bit of 37 and a half. 35 is in front. At 35 now, bit of 35. 37 and a half. 40,000, sir. At 40,000 now, bit of 40,000 now, bit of 40,000 a bid. At 40,000 now, bit of 40,000. At 37 and a half, yeah, bit of 37 and a half. Okay, 40,000 is back. 42 and a half, sir. At 42 and a half now, bit of 42 and a half now, bit of 42 and a half to bid. At 42 and a half. At 42 and a half is back. 45, sir. At 45, bit of 45 now, bit of 45. At 45 now, bit of 45. Going once at 42 and a half. Mr. Duvall, what happened to your button? 45, sir? I got 42 and a half. Going once. He's back at 45. Now 47 and a half, sir. It's a Mitsubishi, sir. At 47 and a half. At 47 and a half, a bit of 47 and a half, a bit of 47 and a half. 47, is that a yes? 37 and a half, thank you. Now 50, sir. That's the number. Ooh, he's scared of the 50. At 47 and a half. It's only a number, sir. At 47 and a half, a bit of 47 and a half. Going once. Mr. Duvall, 50,000, you take the Mitsubishi home. At 47 and a half, you're going once. 47,500. Going twice. Third and final call at 47,500 rand. Sold at 47,500 rand. Thank you, sir. Buy number 508. Thank you. Right here, bird. Lot number is 11. Lot number 11 is the Komatsu 2.5 ton gas forklift to go. Low mileage, low hours, whatever you want to call it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go for the gas forklift. Here to go. Handy half to go. Can please someone block Quintus for giving me 5,000 rand bits? 5,010, thank you. 10,000 is in, bit of 10, now bit of 15. At 15,000, now bit of 15,000, now bit of 15 is bid. 15 is bid, thank you. 15 is bid, asking for 20,000 now. Here bit of 20,000, now bit of 20,000, now bit of 20,000 a bit. 15,000 is in. I'm selling at 20. 20,000, now bit of 20,000. Going once. 20,000, thank you, sir. 25. One dealer, you were just too late. On the floor is 20, I need a 25. At 25 now, but a 25 now, but a 25 to bid. That's a giveaway for the forklift. At 20,000 now, but a 20,000, 25. 25 now, but a 27 and a half, so I can read you mine already, sir. 27 and a half. At 27 and a half, but a 27 and a half, but a 27 and a half. Yes, 27 and a half is in. Now 30,000. One dealer, I need a 30,000. 2.5 grand more for a gas forklift to go. At 30,000 now, but a 30,000 now, but a 30,000. 30 is back. 32 and a half, sir. At 32 and a half, now over 32 and a half, over 30. Yes, 32 and a half is back. 32 and a half is back with a 35. At 35 now, but a 35 now, but a 35 to go. One delay plus 2 and a half makes it 35. At 32 and a half is on the floor. At 32 and a half now, but a 32 and a half. Going once. One delay, you got to be quick on that button. At 32 and a half, yeah, but a 32 and a half thousand. Going twice now. One dealer, I'm going to count you down. The bid is on the floor, 32 and a half. Going once, twice. Third and final call, 32,500 rand. Sold at 32,500 rand. Buy number 508. Thank you, sir. Lot number 12. Another Komatsu 2.5 ton gas forklift. This is the better one of the lot. Here we go. Whatever to start. 10 is bid. Thank you very much. Thank you, Quintus, for listening. Now 15. At 15, a bit. Here we go. 15,000 now, but a 15. Someone is doing your homework. 20,000. Thank you. 20 down, but a bit of 20 now, but a bit of 20, 25. Who's at a bit of 25 now, but a bit of 25 now, but a bit of 25 to go. 25. One dealer is back at 25. Now 27 and a half. 27 and a half we have already. 27 and a half we have already, but a 27 and a half asking for 30,000 now. At 30,000 now, but a 30,000 now, but a 30,000. 30,000 one dealer. One dealer is back at 30,000. Now 32 and a half. Here, but a 32 and a half now, but a 32 and a half, but a 32 and a half, sir. At 32 and a half now, but a 32 and a half. 30,000 one dealer is online. 32 and a half on the floor. 32 and a half is on the floor. One dealer at 35. That's your number one dealer. At 35 now, but a 35 now. 35. 37 and a half, sir. At 37 and a half now, but a 37 and a half, but a 37 and a half to bid. Yes, 37 and a half is back. 37 and a half is back now, but at 40,000. Have it a bit of 40,000 now, but a bit of 40,000 now, but a bit of 40,000 a bit. 37 and a half is in, asking for 40,000. At 37 and a half now, but a 37 and a half. Going once. One dealer is still out. Floor is in at 37 and a half. 37,500, 40,000. Mr. Gerard, new blood. Mr. Flack is in at 40. Now 42 and a half, sir. At 42 and a half now, he says no. Second time he says no to me. At 40,000 now, but a bit of 40,000. One delay, you got a challenge online. We got Gerard, Mr. Flack. Is in at 40, I need 42 and a half. At 40,000 now, but a bit of 40,000. Going once. 40,000 here, but a bit of 40,000. Twice now. Third and final call at 40,000 Rand. Sold at 40,000 Rand. Buy number 2, 3, 5. Congrats. Lot number is 13. Lot number is 13 to go. This is a Manitow telehandler, MTX 625 4x4 with a 6-meter reach. It is a diesel forklift, ladies and gentlemen. This is from the banks, ladies and gentlemen. We are selling this one and the next Manitow at lot number 17, subject to confirmation. Hello, Mr. Bespier. Just to get confirmation from the bank, ladies and gentlemen. So lot number 13 is probably about a 48-hour confirmation period. I will say latest on Monday morning you'll get a phone call from me, or even today or tomorrow. But 48-hour confirmation period, ladies and gentlemen. Subject to confirmation, lot number 13. That is a Manitow telehandler, 4x4 diesel forklift. Where would it go? But a start any offer to go. Any offer to bid. 100,000 I'll start. 100,000 now, but 100,000 now, but 100 we have on the floor. 100,000 now, but 125. At 125 now, but 125 now, but 125 a bit. 100,000 is online. On the floor at 125. At 125 now, I got 100,000, ladies and gentlemen. 125. 125, thank you. 150, sir. But about 150 now, but about 150 now, but about 150 to bid. At 150 now, 150, thank you. At 175,000, sir. At 175 now, but about 175 now, but about 175. Asking for 200,000. About 200,000 now, but about 200,000 now, but about 200,000, sir. At 200 now. No, we're not there yet, sir. 200,000, thank you. 225. At 225 now, but about 225 now, but about 225 to go. 225 online. Here we go. Tesla's online. 225. You got a bit of online as well. 250 now, gents. At 250 now, but a bit of 250 now, but a bit of 250 bit. 225, 250. Here we go. Our Brahma's in it as well. 250 is bid already. Now 275, gents. At 275, subject to confirmation at 275. Okay. Yes, there we go. We can hear him online as well. 275. At 275, I love it. At 275, bring live auctions back, please. At 275 now. Abraham, who's going to be first? Tesla is back. 300,000. 300,000 is in bid. 300,000 now. 325. That didn't work, but we can try again, sir. At 325. At 325 now, but at 325 now. Abraham is back at 325. Bidding is back at 325 already. Asking for 350. At 350 now, but over 350 now, but over 350. At 357, but over 350. He says no. At 325, asking for 350 now. At over 350 now, but over 350 now, but over 350 to go. Floor in the back is out. Floor in front, 350. Carmen is back at 350. 350 is back now, 375. At 375 now, but over 375 now, but over 375 a bit. 350 is in, asking for 375. At 350 now, but over 350 now, but over 350. Going once at 350. Going twice now. At 375. 375 is back. Here we go. 375 is back, asking for 400,000 now. Mrs. Buerta at 400,000. Have a bit of 400,000 now, but a bit of 400,000 now, but a bit of 400,000 a bit. This is a third of the new price, ladies and gentlemen. New price 1.3. There we go. 400,000 is bid. 400,000 now, but a bit of 400,000 now, but a bit of 400,000 bid. Asking for 425. Here, but a bit of 425 now, but a bit of 425 now, but a bit of 425 a bit. 400,000. Going once at 400,000. Asking for 425. I got a 400,000 here, but a bit of 400,000. Going twice. Third and final call. Subject confirmation. The floor is out. Online is in. Carmen at 400,000 Rand. Sold at 400,000 Rand. Buy number 242. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 14. Back to the refrigerated trucks, guys. A couple of nice ones coming up. This is the first one of 2012. Hyundai 65 refrigerated truck to go. Also low mileage to go, guys. Lovely truck to go, refrigerator truck. Where would it go? But a bit of start. Any offer to go. 50, thank you. Brown at 50 is in, but a bit of 60,000 now. Here, but a bit of 60,000 now. We're growing in size here. And we start, guys, there's more chairs if you want to come in. 60 is bid. 70,000, thank you. 70 now, but a bit of 80,000 now for a refrigerator truck. Here, but it go 80,000. Thank you. 80,000, a bit of 80,000, maybe about 90,000. 90,000, a bit of 90,000. Asking for 100,000 now. Guys, a beautiful unit to go. 90 is bid. 100. 100 is bid already, but 100 now, but a bit of 110. Here, but a 110 now, but a bit of 110 now, but a 110. 120 is bid. Thank you. 120 now. At 129, let's go. 120 is bid. 130 now. At 130, it's the battle of the ladies online. At 140 now. Have it at 140 now, gents. The ladies are putting ears on you guys. At 130 now, make it 140. 140 is better online already, but at 140 now, asking for 150 now. Have it a bit of 150 now, but a bit of 150 now, but a bit of 150 bid. At 140 now, but a bit of 140. Going once. Naima, you still in? At 140,000. asking for 150 now. Here, bit of 150, 150 is bid, thank you. At 150 is bit of 150, asking for 160 now. Here, bit of 160 now, bit of 160. 160 we have. 160 we have already, bit of 170 now. A bit of 170 now, bit of 170, guys, is a giveaway to go. 2012 Hyundai 65 refrigerated truck to go. 160 is in, bit of 160 now, asking for 170 now. Here, bit of 170 now, bit of 170. I'm selling at 160. At 160,000, bit of 160 going once. At 160,000. Going twice now. At 170. 170 is bid already. 170 is back a bit of 170 now. I'm asking for 180 now. Here, bit of 180 now, bit of 180 now, bit of 180 go. Guys, this is for nothing. At 175. Cheeky bid, but I'll take it. I don't mind, guys. 175 is bid, bit of 180 now. A bit of 180, bit of 180 now, bit of 180 bid. 175 is in. Asking for 180. So don't scratch your head. It's going to cost you a truck. At 180 now. I have it at 180 now, but at 180 now. I got a 175. Going once. Online is 175. I got a 175 here, but a 175. Going twice. Now, are you still strong? Floor is out. Online is in at 175,000 rand. Sold at 175. Buying numbers 238. Lot numbers 15. Kumatsu 2.5 ton gas forklift again. Low hours on this 5,145. 15. Oh, thank you, Quintus. 15,000 is bid. 15,000 out, but a bit of 15,000 out, but a bit of 20. At 20,000 out, but a bit of 20,000 out, but a bit of 20,000 a bid. At 20,000 out, but a bit of 20 is bid already. 20 is bid already. Thank you, but a bit of 25. Hey, but a bit of 25 now, but a bit of 25 now, but a bit of 25 a bid. 20,000 is in. 20,000 out, but a 25. One dealer is back at 25. At 30,000 out, but a bit of 30,000 out, but a bit of 30,000 to go. Don't let me do 27.5, sir. At 30,000 out, 27.5. Yes, he did. He made it so. 27.5. I can't argue with him. He's bigger than I am. At 27.5 now. 30,000 one delay. At 30,000 now, but 30 is back. Now 32.5, sir. Here, but 32.5 now, but 32.5 now, but 32.5. 32.5 is back. 32.5. Thank you, sir. But 32.5 make it 35. At 35 now, but 35 now, but 35 a bit. 35. One delay is back at 35. Asking for 37.5, sir. At 37.5 now, but 37.5, 37.5 to bid. At 35 is in 37.5. 37.5 back on the floor. Asking for 40,000 now. Here, but 40,000 now, one dealer, but a bit of 40 now, but a bit of 40,000. At 37.5, yeah, but a 37.5. When dealer, you need something. At 37.5 is on the floor. Going once. I need at 40,000. At 37.5, yeah, but a 37.5,000. Going twice. Still on the floor. One dealer is still out. Going once, twice. Third and final call at 40,000. One dealer is back at, it's her fault, not mine. At 40,000, I'm 42.5, sir. At 42.5 now, but over 42.5. He says no. See what you did, Bronwyn. At 40,000 now, but over 40,000. Going once, one dealer. I need at 42.5. At 40,000 here, but over 40,000. Going twice. Third and final call. Once, twice. The floor is out. Online is in. 40,000 rand. Sold at 40,000 rand by number 240. Lot number is, and we got 153 people bidding online. We can see that. And we've probably got about 20 people on the floor. Lot number 16, the Clark 3-ton diesel forklift to go. It's got 10,000 hours on. Not enough, ladies and gentlemen. It can still go more. 10,000, thank you, Mr. Dievenacher. Now 15. 15, bit of 15,000, now bit of 15, thank you. 20. 20,000, now bit of 20,000. I'll come to you now, sir. At 20,000, now bit of 20. Mr. Duval, 20 is back. 25. At 25 now, but a 25 now, but a 25 to go. 20,000 is online. Asking for 25. At 25 now, but a 25 now, but going once. At 20,000. 25, Willem is back. 25. 30,000, sir. Yes, 30,000 on the floor. 30,000 is on the floor now. 35. At 35 now, 35 on the floor as well. 35 now, but a bit of 40,000, sir. Here, but a bit of 40 now, but a bit of 40,000 now, but a bit of 40,000. 37.5, just for you, sir. 37.5. 40,000. At 40 is yes. 42.5, sir. 42.5. 45. 45. 47.5. At 47.5 now, but a bit of 47.5. 50,000. He says no. 47.5 is he asking for 50,000. At 50,000 now, but a bit of 50,000 now, but a bit of 50,000 a bit. At 47.5 is on the floor. Right here in Woodstock. Mr. Duval is back. Dievenacher is back at 50. 52.5, sir. At 52.5 now, but a bit of 52.5, but a bit of 52.5. He says, no, that's the nicest forklift off the lot. At 50,000, Mr. Dievenacher seen. Mr. Duval, you are still out. High, but a bit of 50,000 is bid. At 50,000 now, but a bit of 50,000. 52.5 is back on the floor. 52.5, but a bit of 52.5 now, 55. Mr. Dievenacher at 55, you can take it home. At 55, high, but a bit of 52.5 now, but a bit of 52.5. Once, there we go, 55. 55 now, but a bit of 57.5, sir. At 57.5 now, but a bit of 57.5. No, we like those movements, not those. Those, sir. At 57.5. At 57.5 now, but a 55. First call, 55,000. Second call at 55,000. Mr. Dievenage is in. Floor seems like they're out. Mr. Deval is out. 55 once. 55 twice. Third and final call at 55,000 rand. Sold at 55,000 rand by number 220. Well done. Lot number 17. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4x4 diesel forklifts, the 3-ton Manitow. And it's the MX30, ladies and gentlemen. Subject to confirmation for the bank. 48 hours confirmation period. Where may to go? But a bit of start any hour for to go. Any hour for to go. 100 is bid. Thank you, sir. I hope it wasn't 10,000 like Winters does. 100 is bid. Thank you. Bid of 125. Have it at 125 now. 125 bid already. Jason, here we go. 125. Thank you. Spirit of bidding online now. Bid of 150. Have it at 150 now. Bid of 150 is bid already. 150 is in a bit of 150. Bid of 175. Have it at 175 now. Bid of 175 now. Bid of 175 to bid. 150 is bid of 175. At 150 now. Bid of 150, guys. Going once already. At 150. This is a very low offer, 175. Thank you. Carmen is in at 175. Asking for 200,000 now. Here, a bit of 200 now, a bit of 200 now, a bit of 200,000 to go. De Klerk is in at 200. 200 is on the floor. First on the floor, 200. Yes, on the floor is 200. Now 225. At 225 now, a bit of 225 now, a bit of 225 to go. De Klerk is back at 225. Thank you. 225 is back, but a bit of 250 now. Here, a bit of 250 now, a bit of 250 now, a bit of 250 bid. 225 is bid. 250. Thank you. 250 is in, a bit of 250 now, 275. Massive 3-ton diesel forklift, guys. Here we go. 250 now, 275. Have a bit of 275 now, a bit of 275, a bit of 275 a bit. 250 is in. Going once. 250,000. 275. 275 is a bit of 275. Asking for 300,000 now. Have that 3, bit of 3 now, a bit of 300,000 to go. Mr. De Klerk. Yes, there we go. 300,000 is in. Now 325. Here we go. 325 now. 325 bidding already. I got 4 bidders on this now. 325. Asking for 350 now. Here we go. 350 now. Bit of 350 now. Bit of 350 bid. 325 is in. Bit of 350. Carmen, you still out? The Klerk is in at 325, asking for 350. How about 350 now? About 350 now? About 350 bid. 325. First call, 325, asking for 350 now. That's still nothing for a beautiful, good condition forklift with low hours to go. 325 here, about 325. Going twice. Carmen come back at any time. At 350, 325, about 325. First call, 325. Second call, at 325. Once, twice. Third and final call at 325. Sold it. Subject confirmation. 325. Buy number 238. Lot number 18. Coming back to a nice little workhorse to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2012 Kia K2700 1.3 ton workhorse. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely unit to go. It's got a nice structure and a canopy on its back as well. Lot number 18. Where am I to go? Bit of start, ladies and gentlemen. Any offer to go? Where am I to start? Bit of to go? 50,000. 50 is bit of 50. Thank you. Now bit of 60,000 now. A bit of 60,000 now. 60 is on the floor. 60,000 now. Bit of 70. Chasing a bit of 70,000 already. 70 now. Bit of 80,000, sir. Had 80,000 now. Bit of 75. I can read you mine already. 75. Had 75 now. Yes. 75 is on the floor. 75 now. Bit of 80,000 now. Had 80,000 now. Bit of 80,000 now. Bit of 80,000 to go. It seems to work. Had 70. 80. Mr. Heiberg is in at 80. 85, sir. Have it over 85 now, but over 85 now, but over 85 to go. Can't say no yet. That's so low. At 80,000 now, but Andre is in at 80,000. I have it at 85. Hit it at 85 now. 85. 85 is back with a bit of 85 now. 90. At 90,000 already, but at 90,000. Thank you. 90,000 is in, but over 95. At 95 now, but over 95 now, but over 95 to go. 90,000. Going once, I need a 95. Nice little Kia 2012 workhorse 95. High 95 is a bit of 95, asking for 100,000 now. Here, but 100,000 now, but about 100,000 now, but about 100,000 to go. 97.5. Come on, guys. Cheap. Here we go. 97.5. Now the 100, Andre. Just show them what you're made of. Add 2.5 more on a beautiful 2012 Kia 1.3 ton workhorse to go. 100,000 now, but about 100,000. I got a 97.5. Going once. Mr. Andre, you still out? Where he's back? Is he back? He's back. I can't see it here, but he's back now. 100,000, a bit of 100,000 is back. 102,500. Here, but 102,500, now, but 102,500. I'm selling, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000, now, but 100,000. First call at 100,000 rand. Second call now at 100,000 rand. We're selling, ladies and gentlemen, once, twice. Third and final call, 100,000 rand. Sold at 100,000 rand by number 212. Well done. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 19. You got Chris on the line there? It is number 19. It's the one he looked at with the orange taut line canopies there at the back. Lot number 19 is a 2012 Hyundai HD 72 taut line truck. It's only got 543,000 kilometers on, guys. Can do a lot more than that. Lot number 19, good condition, beautiful, with nice little canopies on the back. Lot number is 19. Here we go, but start any half to go. Any half to go. People are stuck at 50. 50 will bid. 60 will bid now. 70,000. At 70,000, now, but 70,000, now, but 75, 80,000. We got a telephone bid of 80,000, now, but 80,000. At 80,000, now, but 90,000. At 90,000, now, but 90,000, now, but 90,000 a bit. At 90,000, now, but 90,000. At 90,000, you can go 100 if you like. Chris, 100,000 if you like. 90,000 is a bit of a 95, 100,000 now. 100 is on the floor. On the telephone at 100. Now 110. Have it a 110 now, but a 110 a bit. 110 we have. 120 now. Have it a 120 now, but a 120 now, but a 120 bit. 120 on the phone. At 120 now, but a 130. Naima, 130. I need 130,000. On the telephone at 130. Thank you, Naima. 130 is bid. 140 now. At 140, a bit of a 140 now, but a 140 bid. At 130, 140 is back. 140 is back, but a 140 to 150 Naima. At 150 now, but a 150 now, but a 150. At 140,000 is on the telephone. At 140,000, going once. I need a 150. At 140,000 rand, going twice. 150. 150 is bid. 150 now, but a 150, 160, Chris. Have it a 160 now, but a 160 now, but a 160 to bid. Yes. At 150, yeah, but a 160. Yes or no? Online is 150. I need 160. Here, but a 160 now, but a 160 now, but a 160. I got 150,000. Going once. I need 160 already back. Now it's 170. Chris, you must hurry up. Hurry up, Chris. 170 is bid. 170 already. Now it's 180. 180 now. Here, but a 180 now, but a 180 now, but a 180 to bid. Telling you must hurry up. Chris, don't worry about money. You got enough. 180. Here, but a 180 now, but a 180 now. 175. Still 180 bid. Had 180 now, but a 180 now, but a 180. I need 185. 185. At a 185, tell him he must put up his hand quickly now. Is he out? At 180, is he here, but a 185. At a 180, tell him for 5 grand more you can get it. At 185 now, but a 185, is he done? Did he swear at you? At 180,000, but a 185. Here, but a 185 now, but a 185. Online at 180. At 180,000 now, but a 180 going once. 180,000. Going twice. Third and final call at 180,000 rand. Sold at 180,000 rand. Buy number 218. Lot number 20 is a 2017 FAW 8-ton truck. A lot of interest, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a new rebuilt engine in this little one. Guys, it is a fantastic truck. It drives fantastically. I had the privilege of driving it here. Lot number 20 is a 2017 FAW CA Series. It is the 15180 8-ton truck, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful one. Nice canopy at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, new engine in. Where am I to go? Bit of a side. Here and half to go. 50. Thank you, Etienne, for your 50 bid. 75. That's 150. There we go, Ronald. 150 is bid. 150 at 150,000 now, but over 175. At a 175 now, but over 175 now, but over 175 bid. 175 is bid. 175 now, but over 200,000 now. 2017 FA 200,000, thank you. 200,000 guys only got 218,000 kilometers. There we go. 225. Here, but a bit of 225 now, but a bit of 225 now, but a bit of 225 a bit. 250 already. Mr. Leaderman, let's go. 250 now, but a bit of 275. How about a bit of 275 now, but a bit of 275 now, but a bit of 275 a bit. 250 is in, but a bit of 275. We're selling. 250 now, but a bit of 250 now, but a bit of 250. First call, Mr. Leaderman, you're still out. Tesla, here we go. 250, yeah, but a bit 275. 275 is better, but a bit 275 now, but a bit of 300,000 bid. Who's a bit of 300,000 now, but a bit of 300,000 now, but a bit of 300,000 now. 275 is in, asking for 300. At 275 now, but a bit of 275, ladies and gentlemen. Going once at 275. That is so low for a 2017 FAW with a new engine in, guys. An 8-ton truck at 275. At 275, yeah, but a bit of 275. First call at 275, asking for 300,000. 280. Jeez. I will stand here all day. 280. Thank you. And 5. 285. How about a bit of 285 now? But I think my people on the floor is falling asleep. At 285. That's how cheap it is. At 285. Thank you. 285 is back. 290. Have it over to 290 now, have it over to 290 now, 290. Here we go. I'll do the whole auction in 5, so I don't mind. At 290,000 now. Have it over to 290 now, have it to 295. Have it over to 295 now, have it over to 295, now, have it to 295 a bid. At 290 is in, bid over to 290. First call. Mr. Leaderman, you still out? Mr. Governor, here we go. 290,000 Rand is the first call. 290,000 Rand is the second call. Third and final call at 290,000 Rand. Sold at 290,000 Rand. Buy number 238. Lot number 21 is a 2010 MAN 1522 drop side truck, ladies and gentlemen. Only got 380,000 kilometers on the clock, guys. Very, very nice, big, solid truck. Here we bid. Here we go. 50, thank you. 50 is bid over 75. At 75 now, over 75. 100, thank you. 100 is bid already, bid 100,000 now, bid 125. Here bid 150. 150, bid 150 now, bid 150. 175 is a big truck, ladies and gentlemen. 150, 175. 175 over to 200,000, quick and easy. At 200,000 over to Anwar is over to 200. Thank you, Anwar. Anwar is in 2 over to 225. Here over to 225 now, over to 225 now, over to 225 a bit. 200,000 over to 200,000. Ladies and gentlemen, a good truck, solid truck. Here we go. 200,000 over to 200,000. First call, 200,000, now over to 225. Here over to 225, now over to 225, now over to 225 a bit. 200,000, now over to 200,000. Mr. Leaderman, I can see you still hovering. Are you not bidding? 200,000, here over to 200,000 once. 200,000, here over to 225. Here we go. A little bit slow on the internet. Here we go. That was actually fast. Here we go. 225. 250. Now I can see speeding up at 250 now. Have it over to 250 now, but over to 250 bid. 275. Have it over to 275 now, but at 275. Now, Spirit of bidding online. 275. 275 now, but over to 275. 275 asking for 300,000 now. Have it over to 300 now, but over to 300 now, but over to 300,000 to go. 275 is bid, asking for 300. At 275 now, but over to 275, but over to 275. First call, 275. Asking for 300,000. I got 275 here, but over to 275. Second call now at 275. Third and final call, 275,000 Rand. You bought it, Mr. Governor, 275. Buy number 238. Thank you. Lot number 22. A lot of interest shown in this 2004 Isuzu FRR 500 drop side truck. Very, very good condition, guys. Excellent, nice, clean truck. A lovely pleasure to drive. Where am I to go? Frank? Sure. Thank you, 50. It's a starting bid to go. Now 60. Had 60 bid, but a bit of 70. Had 70,000, now a bit of 70 is already in. 70,000, Ubaid. Ubaid is in at 70 now. 80,000. 80,000, now a bit of 80,000, now a bit of 80,000. 90,000 bid, thank you. 90,000, now a bit of 90,000, now a bit of 100. Here but 100, now but 100 we have. 100 we have, now but 100 we have. Thank you, 110. Here but a bit of 110, now but a bit of 110, now but a bit of 110 a bit. 100,000 is in, but a bit of 110. Here but a 110, guys, this is for nothing. For an Isuzu FRR 500 drop side, there we go. 110 is in. Now 120. Here but a bit of 120, now but a 120 bid already. 120 is in, thank you. 130 now. Here but 130,000, now but a 130 bid, a bit of 130. Had a 130, thank you. 140 now. Have it over 140, bit of 140 now, but a 140 we have. 140 we have already. 140 now, but over 150. Have it a 150 now, but over 150 now, but over 150 bit. Everything is happening online. 150, thank you. 160. Here we go. Nice bidding. 170. There we go, but about 170 now, but about 170 now. 180 bid. Who's going to be first at 180 now? Mr. Buta or Mr. Manatsa? Who's going to be first? I got 170 now, asking for 180 now. Had a 170 to go, but about 170 now, but about 170. Had 170,000. First call at 170 to bid, asking for 180. I got a 170 here, but 180 is back. 180 is back already, but 180 now. I'm at about 190. At 190, thank you. Spirit bidding at 190. Manatsa is back at 190, asking for 200,000 now. Here, but a bit of 200 now, but a bit of 200 now, but a bit of 200,000 a bit. 190 is in, asking for 200. At 190 here, but a bit of 190,000. First call already at 190,000. Second call now at 190,000 Rand. Floor is out. Online is in. 190,000 Rand once, 190,000 Rand twice. Third and final call at 190,000 Rand. Sold at 190,000 Rand. Buy number 227. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The big boy, the MAN M2000 Evolution horse. It is a fantastic truck. It also has a new motor inside. Hello, sir. It is a beautiful one. Lot number is 23. No VAT. Thank you very much. No VAT on this one, ladies and gentlemen. No VAT. So you score an extra 15% on this one. So let's go. Where's the bidding? 100,000. Thank you, sir. 100,000, a bit of 100,000 on the horse. 100,000, bit of 125. Here, bit of 125 now, bit of 125 bid. 125 is in. Thank you, bit of 150 now. Here, bit of 150 now, bit of 150 now, bit of 150 bid. No VAT, 150. No VAT, ladies and gentlemen, on this particular item. 175. Quick bidding now at 175. Here we go. 175, bit of 175, asking for 200,000 now. Here, bit of 200 now, bit of 200 now, bit of 200,000 a bit. 175. Guys, that is for free. At 200,000 now, bit of 200,000 now, bit of 200,000 a bit. At 175, a bit of 175. First call already at 175, asking for 200,000 now on a MAN horse. At 175 now, but about 175, asking for 200,000 now. At about 175 now, but about 175. First call at one. How much? 180. Just for you, sir, but not again. 185, 190. Thank you. Not 200, sir. How about a bit of 200 now, but a bit of 200 now? I have a 190 asking for 200 now. Have a bit of 200 now, but a bit of 200 now, but a bit of 200 already. 200 is in. 210, sir. Have a bit of 210 now, but a bit of 210 now, but a 210 a bit. 210 is in. 210 is in already, but a bit of 210 now. 220, sir. Don't think about it, sir. It's only money. At 220 now, but a bit of 220 now. At 210 now, but a bit of 210 now. First call at 210,000 rand. 220. 220 is back. 220 is back. But a bit of 220 now, but a 230. At 230 now. At 230, bit of 230 now. At 220 is in, bit of 220 now. First call at 220,000 rand. We are selling, ladies and gentlemen. 220 now, bit of 220. Going twice. 230. They out. Floor is out. Online is in. 220,000 rand once. 220,000 rand twice now. Third and final call at 220,000 rand. Sold at 220,000 rand. Well done, declared. Is buyer number 227. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 24. Now for the 160 kVA diesel generator to go. Can run a small town, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice. Good quality. You got the control box there as well for 160 kVA diesel generator. And no VAT as well. Thank you very much. The red flag is going up. No VAT. And guys, this is the time. This is the time. Eskom is going to let us down, but you can show them that it's not going to help you because you got a 160 kVA diesel generator. And as I speak, it went from 20,000 to 50,000. Thank you. Now 60,000. 60,000 already, a little bit of 60,000. Now a little bit of 60 we have. 60,000 we have on a 160, 70,000 on the floor. 70 is been already on the floor now. 80,000. 80,000 we have. 90,000, sir. 90,000, yes. 100,000 but now. Have a bit of 100,000 now, but about 100,000. 110, sir. Have a bit of 110, yes. On the floor at 110. Have a bit of 110 now, but a 120. Who's going to be first at about 120 now? The bid is on the floor at 110,000 rand. At 120, there's a 160 kVA diesel generator, ladies and gentlemen. At a 110. Here, but over a 110 now, asking for 120. I'm not doing ones and I'm not doing 2.5s, ladies and gentlemen. I got 110 here, but about 110 on the floor going once. Asking for 120. 115. All right, I'll take the 5. 115. 120, sir. It's 5 grand more. At 120 now, but over 120 now, but over 120 to go. Don't lose it for 5 grand more, sir. At 120 now, but over 120 now. Got 115 here. For 120, you can take it home. At 115 now, but over 120 now, but over 120 to bed. They still thinking? I'll give you time. At 115 is in. Asking for 120. It's a big generator, ladies and gentlemen. 120. Had 120 now, but over 120 now, but over 120 to go. He's out. Had a 150 now, but over 150 now. That's a 160 kVA diesel generator. Never again, guys. You can run a small town. Had 150 now, but over 150 now, but over 115. Going once. Had a 115 now, but a 115, 120, gents. Give you the last chance. I want to talk quickly. I don't mind. Going once. 120. It's 5 grand more. Had 150 now, but over 115. Going twice. 120, sir. Thinking. Thinking. They say no. All done. Once, twice. Third and final call at 115,000 rand. Sold at 115,000, Mr. Harvard. 115,000 by number 238. Right, here we go. Lot number is 25. Lot number is 25. The Kipor 45 kVA 3-phase diesel generator to go. Nice little one to go, guys. We phoned the owners, ladies and gentlemen. They expect it's got anything between 80 and 100 hours on, but they can't confirm. But anything between 80 and 100 hours on, so nothing that much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 45 kVA 3-phase diesel generator. It's just been serviced, ladies and gentlemen. The restaurant decided to buy a bigger generator for themselves, so it's just been serviced before it came here. Very nice to go. A little bit of surface rust, but that's what happens when you stand in Bloberg Strand. Where would it go? A bit of a start. 20,000. I don't mind reselling. 20,000 in a bit of 20,000 now, bit of 20,000. 30,000 now. At 30,000 now, bit of 25. I'll take you 25. Thank you now. 30,000. At 30,000 now, bit of 30,000 now, bit of 30,000 a bit. 25 is in asking for 30,000. At 30,000 now, bit of 25. 30. Thank you. One dealer is in at 30. Now 35. At 35 now, bit of 35 now, bit of 35 a bit. 30,000 is in bit of 35. At 35 now, bit of 35 now, bit of 35. Thank you. 35 is in asking for 40,000. At 40,000 now, bit of 40,000 now, bit of 40,000 a bit. At 35 is in bit of 35. First call, 35,000. Asking for 40,000 now. At 35 now, but it was 35 now, but it was 35. Second call already at 35,000. Asking for 40,000 one delay. At 40,000 now, but it was 40,000 now, but it was 40,000 a bit. 35 is in. Asking for 40,000. At 35 now, but it was 35,000. First call. Second call at 35,000. Going once. Okay, 40,000. One dealer is back at 40,000. Now 45. At 45 now, but a bit of 45 now, but a bit of 45 a bit. 40,000 is in one dealer. 40,000 is in, but a bit of 40,000 now going once. 40,000 here, but a bit of 40,000. Going twice. Guys, that is for nothing. He's going to have power. One dealer's got power at 40,000 once, twice. Third and final call at 40,000 Rand. Sold at 40,000 Rand by number 240. Right, here we go. Lot number 26, 2015, 70 kVA silent diesel generator, ladies and gentlemen. It's got less than 20 hours on. Comes from a butchery in Somerset West, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very good condition. You got the control box. Everything is there. Very nice condition. It's a 70 kVA diesel generator. Less than 20 hours to go. Bidding is 30. Thank you. 40,000 already. 40,000. Here come it in. At 40,000 now, a bit of 40 now, a bit of 50,000. Have a bit of 50,000 now, a bit of 50,000 now, 50, 55. 55 is cheeky. 55 is in already, a bit of 55, 60. 65. 75,000. Nice bid. 75 is in, a bit of 75. 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 now, a bit of 80,000. 80 is bid. 80 is bid already. 80 now, a bit of 85. I'll do your fives for you. 85. At 85 now, a bit of 85. 90,000. We have 90,000 now, a bit of 95. At 95 now, a bit of 95 now, a bit of 95 to bid. Yes or no, sir? At 95 now, I got a 90,000, a bit of 95. At 95 now, a bit of 95 now, a bit of 95. 95, thank you. 95, I almost didn't see you there. At 95, thank you. Cheeky bit of 95. 100 now. At 100 we have 105. A bit of 105 is back. 105 is on the floor. 110 now. A bit of 110 now. A bit of 110 now. A bit of 110 a bit. 105 is in. A bit of 110. A bit of 110 now. A bit of 110 now. Got a 105 on the floor. Going once. At 105,000. A bit of 105,000. Going twice. It's got an excellent buy. Third and final call, going once, twice. Third and final call, 105,000 Rand. Sold at 105,000 Rand. Buy number is 510. 510, thank you, sir. Last truck for today, ladies and gentlemen. Last lot for today is lot number 27. It's a 1990 Nissan CM10 drop site 7-ton trucker. It's only got 461,000 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Good quality, nice, clean truck. Here we go, a bit of a start. Here in the half to go. 70,000. That's an odd bid, Ronald, but I'll take it. 70,000 is bid. Thank you. Opening bid at 70 and 75. 75 is bid. Thank you. 75 now. 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 a bid. 75 is in. 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 now. A bit of 80,000 a bid. At 75 now. A bit of 75. First call at 80,000. 80,000, a bit of 80, 85. 85 now. A bit of 85 now. No VAT as well. No VAT, that makes a difference. Yes, Mr. Leclerc, 85. Thank you. 90,000 now. No VAT on this vehicle, a bit of 90 bid. 95. 95 now, a bit of 95. Make it 100,000. Here we bid. 100,000 is in a bit of 100,000, a bit of 110. Spirit of bidding at a bit of 110. 110 is in a bit of 110 now, a bit of 120. A bit of 120 now, 115 I'll take, I don't mind. At 115,000. Asking for 120. Have a bit of 120 now, a bit of 120, bit of 120 to bid. At 115 is in. Now 120, that's for the Nissan truck, sir. Had 120 now, but over 120 now, but over 120 is bid. 120 is in. Asking for 125. Here, but over 125 now, but over 125 now, but over 125 to go. 125. Asking for 130. And 5. There we go, 135. 135 is a bit already, but 135. Asking for 140. A bit of 140 now, but 140 is a nice clean vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. No VAT. No VAT on this vehicle, 135. Asking for 140. 140 is in, thank you. 140 is in, a bit of 140, make it 145. At 145 now, but 145 is a 7-tonner, guys. It is for nothing. At 145. 145 is in. Asking for 150. A bit of 150 now, but 150 now, and I'm selling, ladies and gentlemen. 145, yeah, a bit of 145. First call at 145, asking for 150. 150 is back on the floor. Back on the floor at 150. At 150 now, but over 150 now, but asking for 155. At 155 now, but over 155 now, but over 155. 150 is on the floor. Going once. 155. 155. At a 155. 160, sir. 157 and a half if you like, I don't mind. 157 and a half. At 157 and a half now, but over 157 and a half, but at 157 and a half. I've got 155, 157 and a half, sir. Oh, there's a conking going on here. Come on, gents. Yes, 157 and a half we have. 157 and a half we have. 157 and a half we have. Now asking for 160 now. I can't believe I'm selling trucks at 2,500 rand a pop. At 57 and a half, you have a bit of 57 and a half. First call at 157 and a half. Second call at 157 and a half. Ronald Yard, the floor is in. 157 and a half going once. 157 and a half going twice. Third and final call at 157 and a half. Sold at 157 and a half by number 508. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Spirit bidding. Nice quick auction is a record for me. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. Thank you very much. Pay the ladies, and we'll see you shortly online. Thank you very much.